I've been doing this for 1 week, and it's really interesting, all of the analytics you get in the behind the scenes of YouTube that I've never seen before and never thought about looking at. I've learned some really interesting stuff just in 1 week with 3 videos out. It's been wonderful getting the feedback, the engagement, but I thought I'd just do a quick video, genuinely quick this time, just going through what I've learned and a little bit about the analytics, also reflecting on the last 3 videos, what I'm going to change moving forward, only a few things, mainly based on some feedback and some things I've noticed. In the last video, I was showing how I light and why I light this way and why I like having a short key. I am a big fan of it and it works really well, I think, especially in interview techniques. I'm seeing it a lot on television right now. I was really interested watching a documentary about Rupert Murdoch last night, and the cinematography on it was absolutely phenomenal for the interviews. Beautiful wide angle lenses. I think it's perfect for the current climate of lockdown and social distancing, which should be called physical distancing. So physical distancing, I think that was very interesting, the way they kept the camera away and the audience away from people with that wide, but they were using cinematography that I really like. Lots of use of short key lights, really nice. The face that's closest to the camera, darker, really creating some beautiful cinematic images and separation. I really like that. I'm a big fan of it for interviews. But in this setup, I actually think when I was playing around, having my key light come from a broad position up over here, I think might be better. So I'm going to give it a go. Lights held on, magic arm, clamp. Cardboard. Always have cardboard between your clamp and whatever it is you're clamping on. Top tip. Problem is I'm getting boom shadow when I move quite a bit, but 2 things. One, I do think this setup is looking a little bit nicer on screen. I'm just going to dim my screen because I'm aware of how much I am just looking at the screen, and that just drives me mad when I'm watching videos and all I ever see is people looking at the screen. And we're getting that a lot in lockdown right now, as people just looking at their screens. I think for me this is a little bit nicer in this setup, plus I'm a big fan of, whenever possible, removing lights from a scene when shooting films or anything. The less lights, the better, in my opinion. So right now, I've removed the kicker. That is gone because the job of the kicker is being performed by this window. So that is my kicker, backlight, whatever you want to call it. My key light's up over here. Fill light is still bounced from around the room. I think that's looking quite good. Please let me know what you think, whether you prefer it this way or whether you prefer the short key. Let me know, and I'll adjust to however the majority feel. That's a lie, I'll just do what I want. The other thing, a few people have mentioned this, the mirror. Not many fans of the mirror. I just feel like there's something missing now. The other thing that I've noticed, and I'm noticing it recording this video now, is the other previous 3 videos were all recorded before anyone had seen a single video. So I did 3 videos in a row, 2 on day 1, and then the next day I did a 3rd video. I'm now a lot more aware of myself. I'm aware of my speech. I'm aware of myself saying a lot, and I feel I'm also trying to edit myself as I'm talking, whereas before I was just kind of rambling, as those who know me will know me to do so. I feel like I'm now far more aware of everything I say, and I'm not a fan of that. So that's something I really need to get over and I need to think about. Hopefully when I get into more videos of discussion, and especially when I start bringing other people in and having discussions with them, I'll relax, and hopefully I'll say hopefully less. I've watched a lot of videos on how to eliminate from your vocabulary. Right, the other thing, so I've noticed in reflection looking at the analytics, it seems the videos, people's attention span of my videos, not many, I know, but people seem to be cutting off around the 7.5 minute mark. I did a video that's 6 minutes long, the first one. That's the most successful so far, though that's the one that's been out the longest. That kind of makes a little bit of sense. The second one is talking through equipment, and it's very personal to my setup and those who are interested. The third one's doing well because it's actually teaching techniques, and I think that will get a further audience. However, at nearly 17 minutes for both of them, I think they're too long. So what I've learned so far looking in the analytics is very much that the 7.5 minutes seems to be the sweet spot. So I'm going to try and cap myself at 10 minutes. The last thing I just want to talk about is introduction and conclusion. I started to see myself naturally do that in my previous free videos. Something I'm very aware of I don't do in my lectures when I'm lecturing enough is introducing the topic and then concluding. I'm very much I've got this block of time information. I want to get it to whoever I'm teaching, students, whoever. And I think the similar thing is what I was doing these videos. But so this is really useful for me to reflect on myself and how I deliver content. So I'm going to make sure I've got a bit more of a introduction, outlining what the video is going to be about, and then also concluding at the end, which hopefully will be useful and hopefully keep the flow of the video going and people watching until the end. I really have enjoyed the interaction in the comments, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, everywhere that I'm putting these videos. Hopefully by now, by the time this is out, I've started putting them on Instagram. I've taken actually a little bit of a break from Instagram. It started to bug me a bit. I probably will be back on by the time this is out. I'm going to try and keep up with the 2 videos a week, though I did say I wasn't going to put any restrictions on that, and I'm already putting restrictions on. It's really interesting seeing me already jump different directions, but I think that's the best way. I think I'm just going to keep throwing stuff out there, keep trying stuff, see what kind of naturally falls into place. The next few videos to come are going to start reflecting on some of the comments and what people have requested, some more on the Atem, some discussions about cinematography as a storytelling device, not just on how to do certain lighting. I love that. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm also going to be editing a showreel soon, and so I'm hoping that that'll be my first live stream, me actually editing my showreel in Premiere Pro, and people can watch and follow along. Please like, please subscribe, please comment, please engage. It really helps me. I'm really enjoying doing this. I know I've only been doing it for a tiny amount of time, but it's, I think, really helping me find an interesting voice and an interesting way to engage with people that I've been looking for a while. I'm really delighted to have this time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed the way I've kind of been reflecting, changed the lighting, removed the mirror. Let me know what you think about those things, and also let me know if you're engaging with the analytical side of YouTube and the things you've discovered and what you're interested in as well, especially if you've got a channel. And please let me know if you've got a channel so I can check out what you're doing. So keep on engaging, keep the discussion going, and I'll see you in the next video.